This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The course Introduction to Media has enabled me to acquire a lot of knowledge that is helpful in film production. I produced a film about switching off the car when one stops at a supermarket to shop. It was a short film between 5 and 10 minutes. Production involved 4 crew members and 3 other individuals who played the roles of cast members. I was the producer and was involved in making critical decisions that guided the production of the film. We encountered several problems during the shoot. First, it was challenging to find a good location for the film. The weather was unfavorable, and we had to reschedule many times. We visited several places to find the most appropriate location. However, we had to film despite unfavorable weather because we had a few days to complete the project. Secondly, we took more time to complete the project than expected. We expected it to take 2 or 3 days, but it took us 1 week to produce the film. The delay was due to a lack of adequate knowledge and skills in film production. Despite the challenges, we completed the film successfully. Another challenge we faced was the operation of equipment. For example, cameras were complicated, and it took us a long time to learn how to use them. We were using those cameras for the first time, hence the challenges. To improve the quality of the film, we hired 3 people to participate in the filming as cast members. Additional participants added to the workload, and we had to take extra time to film each one of them. We took several shots in each location and chose the best because we wanted the film to be of high quality. Successful completion of the film was possible because of the vast knowledge acquired from the course Introduction to Media. I used several concepts acquired from the course to make production decisions. The course that I am currently taking includes topics on the basics of photography and filming. For example, the course teaches how to take different types of shots, how to use different effects to express emotion, how to determine the angle of shooting, and how to vary the angle of shooting to create different effects. Also, I learned the basics of taking good shots and making quality footage. When we started filming, I knew what I was supposed to do and what I was not supposed to do as the producer. I was given the role of producer because I possessed adequate knowledge of various concepts of film production and photography. Lighting, shooting location, weather, and appearance of participants are essential aspects to consider during shooting. I am proud of what I achieved as the producer of the film because, despite working under lousy weather, we produced a high-quality film. It was not easy to decide whether a shot was good or bad. I relied on the knowledge acquired from the course to make such decisions. In addition, it was the first time I participated in shooting a film. Therefore, I lacked the experience and skills to differentiate between a good and a bad shot. However, I used my limited knowledge to choose shots that were appropriate for the film. From the course, I learned that there are 3 ways of shooting different scenes to produce different film effects. Types of shots include wide shots, medium shots, and close-up shots. Each type of shot captures different elements and themes of the film's topic. In addition, each shot is determined by the emotion that a producer wishes to convey to viewers. During filming, shots were taken from different angles to improve quality and create different effects. It was my responsibility as the producer to decide whether the shots taken were good or bad. I involved other crew members in making decisions because I wanted to improve the accuracy of my judgment in making decisions. Knowledge obtained from course material was very helpful in facilitating the production of the film. My main objective after completing the course is to produce a film. The project gave me adequate experience to enable me to produce an individual film. I have learned several things that will enable me to produce a high-quality film on time. Several things are important to consider while on location to guarantee the efficiency and effectiveness of crew members and cast. They include proper coordination of participants, speedy decision-making, consultation, and patience. It is necessary to make sure that each crew member knows his/her role to avoid delays and inconveniences. For example, we spent more time than expected because certain crew members were unavailable when needed. It is important to consult other members and seek their opinions regarding the quality of shots taken. I realized that by involving other members, I was able to detect weaknesses that could not have been noticed if I relied on personal judgment alone. The main role of a producer is to determine the quality of shots taken and footage created. Knowledge acquired from the course and experience gained from shooting the film is adequate to enable me to produce a high-quality film. This essay on experience in making a film was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one, on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for, free of charge.